Okay, I think I figured out how to use this thing. Because the first time I used it, it cut off the name at the very beginning.
I noticed.
Because it needs to recognize sound before
It starts to.
before it starts.
Because it's just like Alex from Two Guys. It's like.
Yeah. I originally said like, "Hey guys," or whatever it is that people say. Oh yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, Mortal Kombat for the win.
And Tekken. We are not really going to debate. It was going to be a debate, and then we decided against it because we would need to know more about each other's
Yeah.
game of choices.
Yeah.
Mine being Tekken.
Mine being Mortal Kombat.
Because he doesn't know the superior fighting game.
No, wow, wow. Which one's been around longer?
Tech did Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, exactly.
Mortal
What game is the reason for the ESRB rating system?
Mortal Kombat.
Exactly.
Tekken's still rated T.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
I'm sitting over here with achievements for spilling 1,000 pints of blood.
Oh yeah, well I got a trophy for beating the story mode.
I got an achievement for it.
I haven't beaten any of the Mortal Kombat story modes.
I have.
Just because I haven't felt like it. I'm on, for Mortal Kombat 9, I'm at the part where I am Cyrax.
I hate Cyrax.
I thought he was cool.
I hate Cyrax. He ruined the Lin Kuei.
The Lin Kuei?
Yeah.
What? Please explain.
Alright, so the Lin Kuei is one of the Lin Kuei and the Shirai Ryu. The Shirai Ryu is, and both of them are ninja clans. Shirai Ryu being Scorpion's home clan.
Okay.
Lin Kuei being Sub-Zero's home clan.
Okay.
So you know how in the multiplayer you can play as Cyber Sub-Zero?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Lin Kuei was being turned into robots. It was a cyber initiative. And that was being put in by Sector Cyrax and that whole group. And then I think it was, if I'm mistaken, I think it was Cyrax that actually defected from it.
It was.
Yeah.
It reminds, for some reason, it just came to mind in the old Sonic cartoon, where Dr. Robotnik's just like, we need to roboticize these people, and so they take like a bunny and they turn it into a cyborg.
Wow.
That's what came to mind. So I'm just thinking of like Gerald Robotnik going like, we need to turn this Sub-Zero into a robot.
Well, they did, and he was extremely OP as a character.
Yeah, and Tekken's got some interesting lore. I mean, there was a guy, and he turned into a devil.
Well, there was in Mortal Kombat too. It was Scorpion.
Who did it first?
Scorpion.
Was there really a story mode in the original arcade versions?
No, but there was lore behind it.
I guess.
Basically, so I'm a little bit. I always get a little bit confused with this because there's this whole thing between the Lin Kuei and the Shirai Ryu where they hate each other because if I'm not mistaken, the Shirai Ryu is Japan and the Lin Kuei is China, or is either that or vice versa. But
no, it's that.
Is it that?
At least by going by how the language sounds.
Yeah. Well,
Shirai-Rai-Ro.
But basically what happens is, if I'm not mistaken, the Lin Kuei goes out and kills the Shirai Ryu, including, and their main target was Scorpion though, whose name was Hanzo Hasashi.
Han Solo Gazashi.
Shut up. And so, but the Lin Kuei kills Hanzo's family. Hanzo goes ballistic.
Did you say Han Solo that time?
No, Hanzo.
Oh, I could have sworn you accidentally said Han Solo.
No, but so Hanzo goes off and goes to fight Sub-Zero, who is like one of the main dudes of the Lin Kuei. And so he kills Sub-Zero.
Yes.
Who dies and is resurrected by Quan Chi, sorcerer. And it's now known as the wonderful character Noob Saibot, who, as his name suggests, he's played by noobs.
Yeah.
But then, that's in the Mortal Kombat tournament.
Yes.
Which I'll explain that whole situation later. But then the Sub-Zero's younger brother, I can't remember his name. I think it's Q Lang.
I can't tell you.
It is Q Lang. Kills Scorpion, Hanzo Hasashi, and Quan Chi resurrects him as a demon named Scorpion.
Yes. Much more complicated than the Tekken bloodline. What happens in the first game, there's Kazuya Mishima, right? And then in the second game, they took him out. And then they replaced it with Heihachi Mishima, which is his father. And then in the third game, they took both of them out and replaced it with Jin Kazama, who is the son of Kazuya. And he's just like, I hate my family. They do evil things with their power. And then he goes like, I will become stronger than them. I will defy my parents and become the prince of all Saiyans.
So Saiyans? They're really Saiyans. They're pulling a...
No, they're not
okay.
Saiyans.
Okay, so they're not pulling Dragon Ball Z.
No, but they do get really powerful and become devil djinns, which they can like fly and shoot lasers.
So it's like they're pulling an Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4 thing.
Yeah.
It's like Assassin's Creed 3 is, oh yeah, I'm this dude, and then Assassin's Creed 4, yeah, we're going backwards in time.
Yeah. I think the main difference, if I were to give any between Mortal Kombats and the Tekkens, is other than like the fact that there are some animal fighters and the whole devil thing, they're all based in at least what the game started with around legitimate fighting styles.
Yeah.
Each character is based off of a specific martial art, and they're trying to make it semi-realistic until they decided we're gonna make devils, and they have a giant walking panda bear that's like.
I have seen that, yeah.
And then King is still my favorite, which is a luchador, the Mexican fighting style. But they have lore for him too. Like all the side characters have their own backstory. Because King was in the original Tekken, right? And then in the second one, his apprentice Armor King comes in. And then in the third game, the original King died, and they replaced him with King, but they didn't change his name or any features or characteristics. So you randomly were just told that a character died and was replaced with a character with the same name and same facial features, which is weird. And then Armor King dies and is replaced by another Armor King with the same face and features. And it's so weird, and they never explained it. The Tekken lore isn't explained in the story. Like, because the story mode is really just fight this guy. It just skips to different fights until like one or two might have a cutscene. And there's nothing is explained.
Well, with the the whole fighting style thing, in the older Mortal Kombat game for PlayStation, like Armageddon, when you could create a character.
That was cool.
And you could actually give your character a specific fighting style. Like, I think my character had ninjutsu.
Okay, that's cool. I'll give you that.
Yeah. My character was like a demon, had like wings and like devil horns.
I think the Soul Calibur games, at least the new one, has a create your own character too.
Celebrity Deathmatch, create your own character.
That was so dumb. Did they really have that?
Yeah, they did.
For Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yep.
With Mr. T and like Marilyn Manson?
Yep, for the PlayStation.
The first PlayStation?
PlayStation 2.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm like, I've got it for the first PlayStation.
No, PlayStation 2.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't bought that. I saw it at a Salvation Army, and I'm just like, why not? Which reminds me, I was at the Salvation Army yesterday. Completely unrelated. And I saw a 3DO game.
A what?
A 3DO game.
What is a 3DO game?
It was a console in like the 90s that was like $500 to buy. And there's no one bought the thing.
It's like I can buy an Xbox One.
There wasn't all that great
I did
games.
buy my Xbox One cheap on that.
It was just like a cooking game or something, so I didn't buy it.
Cookie Mama?
No, it wasn't Cooking Mama. It was like cooking essentials for the 3DO.
Whoa, okay. That's too fancy for my tastes.
I couldn't even find like a video of it on YouTube or find it on eBay.
Wow, who was it made by?
It was just said 3DO on the bottom. It did not state anything. It was just early CD. Like Sega CD just like came into the market, which no one bought that either. That's right, Tekken and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
What else is there with the Tekken?
Now in Tekken, can you juggle?
And what do you mean by that?
Juggling is when you have these moves, and they're very specific. Because in Mortal Kombat, and it shows this in the move list, each move has a startup time, how long it takes to start the move, and then your recovery time, which is how long it takes after that move, how many frames after that move can you do another move.
It is pretty instant in Tekken.
And so, like, you can chain link certain moves together to where your enemy basically never hits the ground.
Yeah, you can do that in Tekken.
Because
it's super frustrating.
Yeah, it's frustrating in Mortal Kombat because I do it somewhat with Raiden, and Raiden's got a move that you have to do if you want to juggle. It's the enhanced electrocute, which has a negative 21 frame recovery. So you can literally do something the second that move is over, which I usually link an electric fly, sometimes enhanced electric fly or a grab.
Yeah. What is there in Tekken? Oh, this is the thing that I love about Tekken. Like, 100% love. The game is designed so that if you don't know anything about fighting games, you can pick it up and have a pretty fair chance. because everything's pretty instant. You know, the square buttons, right punch, triangles, left punch.
Yeah, that's how it's more common.
Other things and other things. And then the back buttons are empty. There's nothing programmed on the back buttons. Nope, not a thing.
Do you program something into them?
You program it yourself.
Wow.
But you can program which buttons are activated when you press that.
That's cool. So you could So you could make
so you can input combos and then just press it on the back.
That's cheap.
It's really cheap.
Does that work when you're fighting online too?
Yeah. It's limited to which what kind of things you can do. Like you can only do like basic like grabs, and you can do I think the highest combo you can get is 8, with the back things. And I don't know. There are teleporting characters. Some of the characters are nerfed, or not nerfed, OP'd. Raven, which I call Blade, because I swear if you saw a picture of him, he looks exactly like Wesley Snipes in the Blade movies. But he's got this move that it's like a normal punch, so it's just the speed of a normal punch. But when he does, he teleports instantly behind you, and you can punch him again and teleport over and over.
Yeah, Scorpion's got a move like that.
Oh, it's so annoying.
With MK, the back buttons are pre-programmed. Like your left trigger or right trigger is always block.
Yeah.
Your right button is with the new game. They have MKX. They have stage interactions.
Yeah,
those are your stage interactions. Your left button or left bumper is your grab, and then I don't know why this is there, but your left trigger is your change stance.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
So you'll be like your body will be facing the player, and then you'll press the left trigger and you'll flip. The only thing that anybody ever uses the left trigger for is to activate your X-ray move, which is both triggers.
Yeah.
So yeah, and they have OP characters in Mortal Kombat too. I mean, have you seen Ermac in the new game? Or Scorpion?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was playing online yesterday, and this dude kept spamming the same move over and over again with both those characters. I'm over here trying to be skilled and use combos and stuff, and he's just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah. And then there's characters that got nerfed, like Sub-Zero got hardcore nerfed.
Yeah. Because
back in the day...
He was super...
Back in the day, it's like, I don't know how to play Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna play Sub-Zero. Oh, I won? How did that happen? Now it's like... The slide. Oh
that was so frustrating. Now, the computers use it too.
They still have the slide. And I know a guy that plays Sub-Zero. He's good at Sub-Zero. He doesn't spam. He actually knows what he's doing. But that slide, say he does a move that launches you, he'll just slide over to you, and it's so fast.
Yeah. My brother, when he plays Mortal Kombat, he chooses Reptile, and he spams with Reptile.
Oh my god, I know.
So he just spams acid at me.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating. Yeah, Tekken doesn't have any... there's a few characters that you have the option to change stance for, but it's not pre-programmed. You have to it's just a combo that you do, press X and circle at the same time or something. And then that actually does change some of their movesets, like how wrong. The coolest thing. And half of the characters are comic relief. Like Martial Law, which is Bruce Lee's character, Paul Phoenix, Steve Fox. There is no interaction with the map, just because it's a 3D fighter.
Oh, so it's like the old Mortal Kombats, where it wasn't side scroller.
It wasn't side. It was you could turn every direction.
Yeah, so it was like the older Mortal Kombats, because a lot of that was really annoying. The Mortal Kombat. I'm gonna hit you. Oh, you move. Crap, I missed.
I moved to the left.
But the thing I miss a lot in the old Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, I think it was called, for the GameCube, which wasn't the best Mortal Kombat game, but it was an okay game. And even Armageddon, is you could have weapons. It's like you could switch to swords, and I remember with Sub-Zero in Deadly Alliance, you could take your sword and stab them through the chest, and then you take bleeding damage, constant bleeding damage. And I was playing a buddy of mine with that, and I just kept doing it. I wasn't spamming it, but every round I would do that. Then he was playing with this one character. I can't remember what his name was.
I don't know. I've never played Mortal Kombat.
But he had this move where he would throw these grappling hooks to the ground near you, and then just pull him at you and kick you down.
Yeah, then I know that one.
That was annoying. And then Cabal with the stinking hook swords.
Yes. Yes, now I know.
Yeah,
it took me a little bit, but
that was
it
never
took me.
fun.
What I do like about the Mortal Kombat games, though, is that they do have cameo characters.
Yeah.
Like Predator and Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, and then
Jason Voorhees.
Even Johnny Cage with his new fatality. Here's Johnny.
Oh, what? Who should be a new character?
In Mortal Kombat?
I think they should add Frieza.
Frieza? Ooh, that would be a really good tie over.
Mm.
I mean, everybody sees there's two.
They
two
wouldn't do it because it's I'm
licensed.
pretty well the Dragon Ball games used to be made by Atari, but now they're made by Namco.
And
Namco is Tekken.
Yeah.
And so it would go to Tekken
Right.
if it went to anything.
Because NetherRealm, I don't think, and WB Games, if they didn't, because they did the Marvel Mortal Kombat crossover.
Marvel
No. versus
it was
Mortal Kombat.
It was DC in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, it was DC. Yeah.
Marvel is with Capcom.
Yeah, because Marvel is Injustice.
And so they do
because
like
they do
Street
they
Fighter
did
stuff.
Marvel versus Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be DC.
DC is with Mortal Kombat,
Yeah.
which they've already done DC
Yeah,
characters.
but
So that's kind of boring.
There's two characters that everybody's wanting with because they have Predator and Jason. Now everybody's wanting Freddy Krueger back because Freddy Krueger was in Mortal Kombat 9, and if you knew how to play Freddy Krueger, he was OP if you knew how to play him. I mean, most characters are, but everybody wants Alien
Yes.
because they want Alien versus Predator.
No, I just want Alien because that'd be sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, don't have Sigourney Weaver. That'd be really stupid.
Get away from her, you.
You go up to your foe and she's just like, and the chest burster just comes out.
That'd be great.
I want that to be a thing. I want that Sigourney Weaver in now.
But they just announced last week. They just announced 4 new characters for Mortal Kombat that are coming out next year.
Oh, who are they?
I don't know. They don't know yet. They haven't released them. There's already 5 DLCs. There's Goro, which I hate playing against Goro because Goro is really easy to spam with.
Should have made him the DLC though.
They made him a pre-order character.
Oh.
But now, if you want him, you have to pay for him, which I didn't pre-order the game. Like I was.
You should probably just have waited. It would have ended up like the Call of Duties, how like Nuketown 2025
ended up
and like Terminal on MW3.
Yeah. Well, I got Nuketown for free, anyways.
So did I.
Yeah.
It came with because when I got Black Ops 2, it came with a code.
Kyle gave me his.
Oh.
Because he didn't have Xbox Live Xbox Live.
Kyle's got PlayStation, didn't he?
Yeah, he got PlayStation 4 now. Xbox One Master Race.
Kyle, what's his nickname in this?
I don't think we came up with it.
I know Nathan's the Savage Monkey.
Savage Monkey. Yeah, he wears that stupid panda hat.
Yeah, Kyle does wear that panda hat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna circle it.
Yeah.
In like when I'm doing the thing, I'm explaining it while it's still going.
Yeah.
We'll stop at like 20.
But yeah, and then the new deals, they came out with a combat pack, which is like, $20. I think it was 30. It was 20 or 30, I don't remember. It's been a while. But you got week early access to all the DLCs, which came with skins for all your characters. Because that's a new thing they just added, which is skins for new characters.
That's cool. That's always been something.
Like Scorpion has this infrared version of him, and he's got a Cold War, he's got a gas mask. And like the new DLCs, like they have Predator Jason, then they have new characters, which is Tremor, which is basically an Earth.
A Graboid?
No, it's basically an Earth-type version of Scorpion or Sub-Zero, but he's really OP.
I want
because his X-ray move is almost impossible to block.
I'm instantly disappointed.
Yeah.
I want a giant earthworm to come from the ground.
And then Tanya, who is a character I play, I generally play with a lot. She's really OP because she can like teleport up in the air, and then she's really fast, and she's extremely flexible.
Characters are really.
Yeah, she's like Katana mixed with Liu Kang mixed with Scorpion.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that's right. The Tekken games for skinning. You can create the dumbest things ever because you get to choose the color of your character in specific regions. You get to put clothing on them and whatnot. I took King, right? I gave him an entire cheetah body, like 100%, and I made it purple and white.
Oh.
And then I gave him aviators on.
Okay, that's pretty great.
And a pretty nice looking fedora.
Nice.
Along with, I gave him like skinny jeans, like that were like purple and blue. I gave him radiation aura, so he would always like spawn pink, like everywhere he was. What else did I give him? I think I gave him a Michael Jackson glove, and I call him Pimp Leopard.
Pimp Leopard.
Because it's so cool.
Yeah, you can't do that in Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
You make him sparkly. You can make it so that when they punch something, a big old sign that says "BAM" goes up.
Of course you can.
You can do the coolest thing in Tekken 6. Some of it's really stupid, and it's to buy like a pair of sunglasses. You have to fight someone 10 times.
Wow.
It's hard to get the money for it.
Yeah, in Mortal Kombat they have the Crypt, which the Crypt in the new game is ridiculous. It's huge.
The Crypt.
But yeah, there's like I've bought most of the cheap stuff. Everything I have to buy now is like 6,000 coins, and at any one time I only have like 30,000 because it's hard to get coins.
in fighting games in general. Why is that?
Because
Are
it's
people just good and I'm just bad?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like
Other people can get this easily, I guess.
yeah. One thing I will say about Mortal Kombat is that it's a lot more, because I've played older. I played Street Fighter. I've played Smash Bros.
Yeah.
If you want to count Smash Bros. It's a
Smash
fighting
Bros
game.
counts.
Yeah.
And the Naruto games.
The Naruto Clash of Ninja.
Oh, in the J Stars Victory Versus.
I haven't played that.
That just came out. I'm doing a shout out
But-
to the.
The one thing I will say about Mortal Kombat is it's a lot more structured
Mhm.
and a lot more quote unquote serious. I mean,
Yeah.
like in Mortal Kombat 9 they had the babalities, where you turn the enemy into a baby.
Oh,
But still, it's a lot more structured because you can't do all that
I
weird
was thinking
stuff.
of Harem Jutsu from Naruto.
Oh my
When you
god.
said baby.
The harem yeah.
What you could do in the video games too, it like stuns your enemies or something.
But yeah, with the new, especially the new Mortal Kombat game, it's extremely structured. Like they don't have the babalities anymore. They don't have the stage fatalities.
Yep.
They have all characters have 2 fatalities except for some like Liu Kang, Scorpion. They have what's called classic fatalities.
Where it's just like you just put like uppercut. And
No,
you fall
like
to a thing
like
of spikes.
like Scorpion's is a toasty fatality where he pulls his mask off and burns them.
Toasty.
It doesn't say that.
What? It
That
doesn't say-
irritated me. I'm like, it's gonna say toasty, and it never said toasty.
It still pops up in the corner though.
No.
It does in 9.
It's that serious of a game.
But it does it in 9.
Yeah. Well, Mortal Kombat 9 was a very non-serious game.
No, I still have it though. That's the only one I have.
But Mortal Kombat X is a lot more structured than most fighting games are because they've been around the longest.
They have. When did Street Fighter come out?
Oh man.
Because Street Fighter might actually be the first one.
No, Mortal Kombat was. I'm pretty sure Mortal Kombat was the first one.
Because it was like an arcade.
So was Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 1. And Mortal Kombat 1 was annoying.
Because
Sonya Blade.
yeah, because there was even Mortal Kombat games. Well, Street Fighter games on like the NES. So it would have been like the 80s. Is when Street Fighter popped up.
What did it
Just
in the 80s?
yeah, the original Street Fighter, not Super Street Fighter, not like Hadouken and all that stuff.
Hadouken.
Just basic 8-bit Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. Wow. 1987.
That's what I thought. So yeah, this is way before.
Well,
Mortal
they
Kombat.
went. It's funny. They went from Street Fighter in August 30th, 1987 to Ultra Street Fighter 4. They went Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter. Now they got Ultra Street Fighter.
Whoa. And then Street Fighter 2 they milked out until like, what was it, the Dreamcast or the PS1 where they finally decided to make a third one.
I have no idea.
Street Fighter 2 is because then they have like Turbo Edition, like. So this is what we're saying. This is a franchise. It's been around since the 80s.
Street Fighter.
It's made so many games, like
Yeah.
probably a game every 2 years, and they're just coming out with a 5th one.
Well, they got so many spin-offs though.
They have so many spin-offs and like
So-
add-ons that they
so-
won't just put as DLCs.
So is Mortal Kombat. I mean, even Mortal Kombat 9, which came out what
But they
4
still
years
have
ago.
Mortal Kombat 10.
No, it's not even Mortal Kombat 10. It's supposed to be the 10th game, but none of the only game like Mortal Kombat 9 isn't even Mortal Kombat 9.
No, it's just called Mortal Kombat.
It's a remake of the old game.
With Cyrax. And
With wait,
a lot of new
it's
characters, like
basically
Kratos.
they took the old game and they fleshed it out.
They did do that.
That's basically what they did. But none of the other games have numbers except for except for Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4. That's
I was
it.
gonna say, I'm like the fourth one.
Yeah,
and
there's-
Mortal Kombat 5 has
Is there Mortal Kombat 5? Yeah, but isn't that the Sub-Zero one?
Yes.
The weird Sub-Zero thing. I played
That's
it.
like the side-scroller beat 'em up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's weird.
but I mean, now does Tekken have a movie?
yes, it's got 3 or 4 of them.
But were they as good as the Mortal Kombat 1995 movie?
Not at all.
You know
They're
why?
all like 2.1 stars.
You know why? Because the Mortal Kombat 1995 movie also sucked.
Yeah,
There's rumors that they're coming out with a new one,
they shouldn't.
but they're gonna make it better.
None of the video game movies are good. Hitman 47 just came out and that bombed.
Pixels.
That was awful.
It's because it had Adam Sandler in it.
That's the point.
Yeah.
It had Adam
But,
Sandler in
but
it.
if they come out with a new Mortal Kombat game, there's one person in they better have in that movie, and it's Jackie Chan.
He's old.
He could no. Don't you know the new Mortal Kombat game, Mortal Kombat X, takes place 25 years after the old one.
Oh, yeah.
So like Liu Kang, I don't want to.
Oh.
I'm gonna warning spoilers.
We're gonna say that after the spoiler.
Yeah,
At
I'm
least
not.
that's what it was the
yeah,
last
you
time.
do. I'm not going to. Liu Kang's dead.
I already gave away.
Kung Lao is dead. Raiden dies at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Quan Chi dies. Scorpion becomes human.
Oh, just a little spoiler.
Yeah, that's basically the storyline.
And I'm gonna say spoiler alert for like the 5-minute mark where I said that King dies, and Armor King dies.
You're a
multiple
little bit late there.
I'm just Slightly. I need to end this episode here because it's almost at the 25-minute mark. And now it is at the 25-minute mark.
Wow.
And I don't know what YouTube lets you go on for like 30 minutes before it finally says nope, you're done.
I have no idea.
So my computer's doing into sleep mode, so I'm gonna guess so. Yeah. So see you in the next video. Next time we're gonna have I don't know.